couple seconds.
Did we?
We are live.
Hi, guys. I'm Angie, and this is Pat Cherubini. And today is day 10 of
Boost Your Business in 30 Days live.
Day number 10.
Turn hers up a little bit.
And what we're doing today, well, if this is the first time you guys have joined us, what we've done in the past, well, let's see, the very first live was like an overview of what we're going to do for the 30 days of live. And then 2 through 9 were on building up your system for boosting your business. So if you haven't seen those, go back and watch them or listen to them. They're on our blog. If you go to hometownrevolution.com, you can find them. You can also find them on our Facebook page. So, or in our group. We do have a group. So hometownrevolution.com/group.
Yeah.
We have
I'm
so
sharing everything,
much.
so I'm not ignoring everybody yet. I'm just...
So go in there and watch the videos because they really can be helpful, and they're not long, you guys. They're only, 10 to 12 minutes long, maybe 15 minutes at the most on some of them. So they'll give you kind of a better idea heading into then the next round or the next pillar that we go through. But, okay. So what we wanted to do today on this live was to be able to go over questions that people have about the stuff we've already talked about.
Q&A with P&A.
Yeah, Q&A with P&A. Or, if you haven't watched them and you just have a question in terms of business in regards to online.
Yep, ask
have
away.
at it.
We put the word out yesterday and a couple times today, a couple posts to basically ask us anything, mostly about the build and everything we've gone through so far, but it doesn't have to be just that. Angie and I have been marketing for more than a couple of years, like 23.
23, yeah.
23. So we've done everything from website design, SEO, marketing, advertising, social media, all that stuff. So if you have any questions that we can help with, that you need help with, that you think you're stuck on in your business, just ask. Throw a comment below. Let us know you're here and ask whatever you want, and we're here to help you out. So we're going to just kind of
go through
ramble around, and we got a bunch of questions that people asked earlier that we can fill in with. Marketing questions people have asked. It's honestly usually the same thing over and over again, but everybody's different.
We know it's not super exciting, but, ask away. If there's a question you have, we'll hopefully try to answer it. If there's something that that we don't know, we'll get back to you.
So who's here?
On it.
Say hi. Drop in, say hi. Where you watching from?
Harass us.
Friends and family.
That might not be a good thing because I can think of some people that would do that.
So maybe we can talk about that, the fact that people get worried about what to post on social media.
Oh, yeah.
So here we are on our page, we're in our group, but we've also shared this to our personal profiles, knowing that most people on our personal profiles don't want to watch us talk about business, because when we do talk about business, we get on our personal profile pages, we get like nothing.
What is it?
Crickets.
Oh, don't we have that? I don't know which one it is. Listen, people, we've got... No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Which is it?
It's this one.
Nope.
Oh, no. We're professionals here.
That's mine.
That's Angie's.
I can't find the crickets, so...
So...
Anyway.
We post stuff all the time, trying to teach what we do. It's my profile, so what my life is about everything, and a lot of it is about business. I'm a family man first. We try not to post all business, but don't be afraid to put your business out there. You got to let people know what you're doing, because anywhere that you post, even in business groups or something, people will stalk you. We know that people aren't liking our posts, but we can also see how many people are watching it. So we know people are seeing it.
Yep.
And we try to post probably 3 to 1. You post 3 things for our audience, whatever it is, your personal profile. You don't really have an audience. You're sharing pictures of your cat like Angie does. Karen the cat.
Karen.
We're sharing pictures of what's the last one? My parents. We just had
we went to Florida.
We went to Florida, and they had their 53rd or something wedding anniversary, and I shared a picture of them and get a ton of likes. And then I share a picture of this awesome new software we come out with, and I get no likes.
Crickets again.
But you have to understand, we understand that it's not that our friends and family don't support us. It's just they're not into that. Most of them don't have jobs. Most of them are employees that don't give a crap about growing a business. So we understand that there's only a certain few people that are going to like our shit, and it doesn't matter about the rest. It's hard. It kind of hurts after a while when you post stuff and you get no attention. But just understand, there is attention out there.
And if anything, I mean, if any of you are in a type of business that everybody's business, they want to draw attention to it. And I think that's one of the questions that someone's asked is how to get a better online presence and get out in front of people. Well, do what we're doing right now. I mean, we're doing 30 days of lives. You don't have to do lives. You could do just 30 days of posting or 30 days of videos. Do something for 30 days. And I guarantee you that you will get more people looking at you and watching you and aware of you. And, not only doing that, and granted, I know it takes time. And if any of you small business owners are watching, I know what you're saying, or I know what you're thinking. I don't have time to do this. I'm telling you, if you just go in and you reply to people and reply to their comments that they've made on yours, not with just a like or a love or whatever, engage with them, you'll notice a difference, and you'll notice new people starting to see your stuff. So
we say a lot, social media is not real life. Everybody knows about the negative stuff in the news and the politics, and it's, if you treat it like you would treat real life, you're not going to say that stuff to somebody's face, most people, without getting punched in the nose. So you just treat it like real life, where you actually talk to people. If somebody makes a cool post, don't just hit a like, engage and tell them what you liked about it. Even if you don't know them, and that's the start of a relationship.
And business-wise too. I mean, I try to make it a point. I think because I have my own business and this is what I do make it a point to comment on other businesses that I know, people that I know that have those businesses. I comment on them, I share them. And I truly mean it when I do this, and I share things. I want people to see it. So do it.
So we're not having any questions yet. People are chicken shit. Don't want me to call them out. I'm going to put your name up on the board here. Just crank us down at like a little notch. I think we might be loud.
Just so you guys know,
peeking a little bit.
We'll probably do these Q&As again 2 more times at least through this series. So if you're chicken shit now, join us.
My word, not hers.
Join us next time, and come with questions. But I know that we had in our group, I know that we had one question that was asked to you what was it, yesterday?
Is that Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Jeffrey asked, he had a couple of questions, but a lot of it, he kind of knows who we are. He's been following us for a while. And the first question was, he graduated with our son. But the question he asked was about the podcast that we used to do that was our whole family. We called it the Media Mafia. We only did a few, and it was over a year ago, and he asked about it. So I think he's been digging deep into finding the stuff that we talk about, which is why we do this. We find the people that are interested and need what we have to offer. So we put it out there, and he found it. The question was, are we going to do it again? And my answer was yes. But it may be under this brand, Hometown Revolution, pushing the support, the hashtag support local stuff. Yeah.
The local vibes.
Support local. And that, it's something that we have we kind of pivoted. We've always been in business for small business owners, but we pivoted, and we're really going hard on the local stuff because, truly believe the local people are what's going to bring us back to somewhat of a normal society if it can ever happen.
And we know you guys are the ones that, we all know all the crap that's been going on. I don't have to say it, and we're not going to talk about that, but we want to see these kind of businesses recover and stay afloat. And if this is the way that we can help them, we're excited to do that. So that's why we're doing it.
So his other question, the answer was yes. We're gonna do something, but this is the start of it. You can look it up. It's on podcasts, Apple, everywhere. It's called the Media Mafia, is what we called it, and it was my whole family because we are a family business.
Podcasts are great.
And it's a lot of fun. It's really easy.
They're fun to do. And, if you don't listen to podcasts, and this goes along with the question that he's asked.
So his other question was, what are other good business podcasts to listen to? And I went, this is my wheelhouse.
We got a lot.
I listen to a lot of podcasts. Some facts about us is we don't have cable TV.
Oh, yeah.
We never watch TV. We watch...
okay, be honest.
Broadcast.
I used to.
Yeah, that's why I got rid of it.
You got me out of it.
She would watch 4 hours of news every day, and
it took me a long time.
With all the other stuff aside, the news, even before this last couple years, it's always been negative, and it's hard to stay in a positive mindset when you're bombarded with the negativity of the news, and it's only gotten 10 times worse in the past couple of years, and it's probably going to keep getting worse. So we just cut it, turn it off. We don't have any TV. We choose to listen to podcasts. We do have an app so we can watch The Office.
Yeah. And you know what? Podcasts will give you guys great ideas for businesses.
So
for business posts.
We try to...
Come on, people. Isn't anybody watching this? Even our friends, please. Anybody?
There's people on here. I can see them. They're just not
responding. That's fine.
So anyway, the podcast we choose because of the mindset. And it's something I like, personal development. I like motivation. I read motivational quotes. I'm not one that's out there rah-rah spouting it. I do a little bit every now and then, but podcasts I listen to. And the 3 that I told him about were kind of in order of my favorite. Andy Frisella.
Yeah.
If you don't like bad words, don't listen to podcasts.
Excuse me.
Because these guys are real and raw, and they don't care what we think about their language. I personally like it because I talk like a trucker, so does Angie. But
sometimes
in the right light, I guess, the right context. So Andy Frisella had one called the MF CEO.
Make me sound bad.
Oh, you're a trucker. So scoot over. Crowd me. So Andy Frisella, used to be MF CEO, stands for exactly what you think it is, and he says that word 58 times.
A lot.
But very motivational. He has a great backstory. He's built a big business. He should be listened to. He is actually partnered with another guy called Ed Milet.
Oh, he's good too.
Just search for their name. You'll find all of it.
His podcasts are good and his videos are good.
He does not curse, so he's the only one that I will recommend that doesn't curse.
Yeah.
But another very successul, in the world of finances where he made all his money, but motivational.
Oh, yeah. He's got interviews
growth,
from all kinds of people. Those are really good. Those are good to watch too, not just listen to.
Yeah. And then the third one is Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary V, you've probably heard of him if you're in any kind of business, but Gary V will rip your face off with his words, but he's very, very good to listen to.
And he, the things that he talked about years ago are
definitely... Oh, yeah. He's ahead of the game. Definitely ahead of the game.
He knows his stuff. Oh, and if you're someone wanting to start a business, screw the 9 to 5.
Screw the 9 to 5.
They are
Josh and Jill Stanton.
Really, really good. And
Flip Lifestyle.
Flip Lifestyle, they're good.
Those are more about starting a business from scratch. Ryan Stewman's my boy. I've been really following him for a long time. He's really good to listen to. He's got a real short podcast, like 5 minutes a day. But other than that, once you start listening to them, you'll just spin
It's
out.
just your mindset. I mean, we say
David Goggins. He's
you hear
freaking-
that about everybody. I mean, you hear that in all different industries, though. You know, when people say you just have to change your mindset, even with
change your
working
mind,
out
change your life.
Yep.
And you'll see,
it's so
you know, if
true.
you could see my Facebook feed, that's another choice. Since we're, you know, ask questions, we're going to talk about, you know, getting the mindset right. So when you build this thing, you can go.
Yeah.
We talked about cutting the news, cutting cable. We cut all TV. I don't watch local news. We don't watch
We have no idea what's going on.
people talk about what's going on. I still see some in my Facebook, and I look at more than I should even now, but it's almost none. But my Facebook feed is almost all business and things that I enjoy. If a family member, cousin is spouting off about politics, it doesn't, even if it's the politics, you know, I don't talk about anybody that I voted for ever
Right.
online. But even if they're talking about the person that I agree with, if that's all they talk about, I ain't got fucking time for that.
I know. I know.
You don't, doesn't mean you don't love them anymore. Unfollow them.
You're starting to talk about it, so.
That's what I'm saying. Mindset. Unfollow them.
Yeah.
You choose who you listen to.
Yep. And choose what you listen to.
So you want to go through some of these other answers about business?
We can. Well, I already talked about finding the time to add new content. Well, you know, if you have a system, again, of course, like we've said in other videos, if you have a system like ours that we have, that we're talking about in all of our videos, and if you don't know about it, go watch them and you'll understand. But having a system that can post reviews automatically that people give you, there's a post. Every time you get a good review, and that's what you're trying to do, you click a button, at least in our dashboard. You click a button, and it goes to Facebook. So everybody sees your review, the review that somebody did on your business. So that's a great way to drive traffic. Driving traffic just in the posts that you post, you know, when you go on your page and you do that, even on your personal profile, I'll do the same thing. If I post something business related, I will drive people back to our website or to our group.
And there's a strategy behind that
Yeah.
that you can learn in our group.
Yes. So those are two great ways to drive traffic.
So these questions we asked, this was a survey we did, and we got a lot of answers. You know, what are your frustrations in your business? And it's always, you know, not enough money, not enough sales, not enough leads, not enough time, don't know what to market, don't know what to post. It all comes down to marketing and promotion, really, that all lead to sales. And what we found out is there are 1,000 people out there that'll sell you something and tell you what to do, and we know that you don't have time to do it.
I think what we've learned, I think this is a big key, what we've learned, because we have agency clients that are out there that we do the marketing and advertising for. I think the big thing that we've learned through that, because of the success of those agency clients, is that brand awareness is by far one of the strongest ways to market yourself on any of the social
Blake
media.
Butler is in the house. What's up,
Hey,
big dog?
Blake! Yay! Somebody commented.
You didn't
Brand
comment. I can see who's watching. I'm stalking you, Blake.
brand identity is huge, and that's how that's what we do with our agency clients, and that's what we teach is to really focus on just letting people know that you're there. You know, you don't have to sell them on a post that you make. Just let them know you're there, what you do. You know, you're there to service your community, your local community, your hometown. That's the big thing is really focus on your hometown.
Yep, support local.
Mm-hmm.
We believe in it. Mm-hmm. It supports us. So we're just going to hang out and keep talking?
I don't know. Hey, Blake, you got anything that you want to ask Butler?
Butler's the man.
Oh, well, why don't you tell him about Blake?
We thank Blake for his service. We'll
Yeah.
see. He's not a businessman yet, but he's
on his
does some
way.
serious business.
Yeah, he's on his way. Very successful.
So, this other survey, another question we ask is what have you tried in the past as far as marketing? And the answers were basically everything: newspaper ads, flyers, emails. Haven't done anything, not much. Social media. My knowledge is limited. SEO. I mean, it just goes on and on. Everybody tries everything, yet you're all here because none of that's really working. Mm-hmm. So that's something that, wouldn't it be nice if there was a way that you could just have a system that kind of automatically ran in the background and you just worked in your business and
I wonder what that
would be awesome.
Yes, it would
maybe
be.
someday somebody will come up with something
and
like
probably that's a question that people ask us. You know, and that's one thing that I hear a lot is, I do everything. I do this and I post and I boost and I do all that. Well, you know what? Maybe you're not boosting the right thing.
Yep. There's got to be a strategy,
and
tactics.
And we'll never say not to do other forms of advertising.
Yeah, we get asked all the time, what about Yellow Pages? If it works, do it.
Yeah.
We're advertisers at heart. If any advertising is working and bringing in more than you're putting into it, then yeah, keep doing it.
But, you know, if you put a call, basically, okay, for that, have a call to action on any advertising that you do, any marketing you do, and have it funnel into a system
drive
that
them to where you want them to
be. Capture leads and stuff like that. So, you know, any advertising and marketing really can work if you do it the right way.
Right. So that's 21 minutes.
And we were afraid we wouldn't be able to.
Well, I just realized that this paper that I've been talking about, I didn't even see that there's back.
That's the back too.
That's that one. We got two more.
Yeah, we have a lot.
Because of that, we know people need some help and want some help. We can help. You know, we're doing this for free. The only thing we ask you to pay is share this. You know, share this with somebody that could use some business tips, because we're just opening the book. We're just going to talk about whatever we can talk about, help you. If you have a question, even if you watch this on a replay, comment below. We're going to be following this for a while and try to help you out, answer it, or maybe do a future video on it.
Yeah.
Or podcast.
Oh, yes. Yep, podcast. So that'll be fun. So, okay, just to let you know what's next.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we have it. Well, we have the 3 stages that we'll be talking about. We got done with the build. That's the first stage. And the next stage is the traffic. So what's the first topic of discussion?
Don't have it completely built yet, but we're going to be doing a lot of talk about Facebook ads, all the different things, like the more technical side, the more advanced part of ads, not just boosting, but doing it with a purpose. Setting up your initial campaign, which was a branding campaign. Nobody else is teaching this, but this is what we do.
Yeah.
We set up a branding campaign that goes to the website that you hopefully had or just improved or built.
You're telling them a lot of information.
Yeah, you asked what it was about. This is what I live with. And then we have a reminder campaign to re-show that ad to the people that have been to your website. There's a whole lot of parts in between those to get them set up. That's what we're going to be talking about.
It's awesome. It's all awesome.
It is all awesome. We're awesome. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this on a replay, put hashtag replay below so we know who's watching, what you need help with. Comment, share, jump in the group, hometownrevolution.com/group. Watch the other stuff, forums.
Yeah.
If you can't find us, you're not looking.
Yep. You're going to keep seeing us. So. All right. So I guess we're done, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Peace.
Bye.